can use the DIY web update system to make basic text changes on your website. Here under the Files section, we will firstly choose one of the files that we know that we can edit. You will see that this has just got text in it, quite simply got text in it. So we'll make a couple of changes here, basically like you're using your normal word processor, to the spelling mistakes that are highlighted and are obviously wrong. Okay, so with those done, we might just delete that. You will see here that most of these icons would be familiar to you. You would see those in your word processing package. So it makes it very simple to use. You don't have to learn any new skills to do this, and better still, it is all there on your website and you haven't had to load any programs to do this. So just as an example, we might change the colour of this text and we might make it large, and we'll change the font to Courier. Here we might change this to bold, and just like in your word processor you can use shortcut keys. So if I go Control I will have that as an italic. If I go Control B, it takes the bolding off. So you can see this happening up here when I do that. We might make this right justified, and we'll change the font again. And here we might put some more text in, and we might make this left justified. Okay, so we might make that a fill colour, which means that the information is highlighted with a background colour. And we'll just send to the next text, and we will go finish this page. And I've made a typing mistake yet again. And just correct that, and that's done. Now this is what is called a one edit area page. Each of your sections will be named according to what you are editing. And one page can have many sections, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. Before we do that though, let's just have a look at the preview. So if you click on preview, this is what your site would look like with the changes you've made in your website. In this instance it's very bland. We'll just close out of that. Now if you're happy with what you've seen, you would then save it. In this instance I'm not going to save this. If you click the reload button, it will reload it to the page that's already existing on the server. So as you can see, this has gone back to what we originally started with. Now what we'll do is we'll have a look at a to edit area example. Now a to edit area example, each section we've just called it area 1, area 2, to edit area page. But you may have edit area 1, edit area 2, and it might be called heading, and this might be called text for main or something of that sort like. It may even be called image page. So just like we did before, you can actually make changes to the text. So we might make that a different colour. We might take this out. And you can see here it's got your standard scroll bars. Also you've got scroll bars here, so you're able to move around, because sometimes if you've got multiple edit areas, they're not all going to fit on the screen. So you just use your scroll bars. Now everything's individualized, so you can see here in section 2 we can make changes. So here we might make a change to this to be a reddy orange. and you might want to make this underlined, and we'll take that out. So that is an example of a 2-area edit page. We'll just click on preview for the example, and you can see again any of the changes that I've made are right there ready for you to save. So we'll just reload that. It really doesn't matter, you don't have to reload it. I'm just reloading it for the exercise, and it's taken me back to this one that's saved on the internet. Remembering if I'd saved it, it would be reloading to the one that I just made changes to. So a 3-edit area is just that. There's 3 separate sections whereby you can make changes. And you scroll down, you can look at the 3rd area, and you could have 4, 5, 6, 10 edit areas. If you've got a complex website, there may be numerous little areas that you need to make changes to on a regular basis. And the idea is that these are all compact little areas that you can make changes to and feel confident that you're not damaging your website layout, and you can do it quite quickly and on the fly. And that ends tutorial 3.